position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Tigers will hustle for the line. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there as we get closer to the playoff. It becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Fires on the move. And space on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
so obviously no need to panic, but I know having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z. So these are big for the resume.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's it, 5. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Out of the chute, quick cross to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Swings it up to the flat. Tackle almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Moore will throw. Finds his man. It's Overton. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bennett. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He breaks a tackle. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. to the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down cover.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. The short hands, it's Hicks. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. That's caught with Smith. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw. You want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for it.
Off-play action on first down. Dances away from the pressure and going to his left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Sayed. They're working that left side. There we go! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Got enough for the first down and once more. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. Got enough space, and he rolls it down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time. energy. The crowd gets involved. And the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ball game.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Bennett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little room to cover. Pick up the first. Moore will throw. Scrambling away. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Clemson jumps to the line.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at in the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
It doesn't always hit you.
Always got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play. That forced the incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country. They were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half. You can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It is changed.
He's got the tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. Only in the second quarter, and he's been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more yards.
What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Looking for an open area to his left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it go. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Ripping up a pretty good chunk of yardage. He got it out to the 41 with the 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Sayed. Makes the catch, it's Hicks.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Buckeyes with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Green. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
There's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that 1st.
Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That's caught. It's Hill. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Let's go. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Across the 25. Turning it on. Run out
Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Touchdown, Ohio State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Moore to the air. He's got him.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
To the air on second down. Throwing right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. Crosses the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Wants to fire on second down. That's reeled in. It's Overton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, looking to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wide out. Finds a man on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tiger! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to change this route. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Moving out of the pocket. Complete to the right. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hicks. There we go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Hicks. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh setter down. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Finds his tight end. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And that's why QBs like their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Gordon. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down mark. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. And it's complete. The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Takes it from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Chucked it away just as he was hit. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate, He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise that last completion is now over 3,000 yards on the year.
That's a go to the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
Moore will throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Clemson is quick to the line.
And how about the awareness by this guy? On 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics. And also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership.
Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Maryland. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Got a man. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Clemson.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. He'll start this drive firing. Looking to scramble. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Nothing.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the right side. He's at the touchdown. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And the point after is good. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Rush is on him. Working that left side now. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look, sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Moore to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to put the field position when you return.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, and made the big play.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Let's go!
Quarterback making adjustments. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that is his fifth interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They're going to run it. Picks up the first down, still moving. Open space at the 25. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a hit. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. There's 2, 3, and 4 yard.
Touchdown, Clemson! A great catch and run for 6. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Catch in the middle, it's Smith, and they pick up just a few on that completion. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking a nice bath after too many of these core routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play. Something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He's been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. And he throws another interception. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll run it from the gun. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Clemson will send the punt team out. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more.
Going for the big play. Got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Tigers want to move quickly.
On the ready goal, Clemson. Okay, break.
Moore will throw. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. How about this defense digging at its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. On the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. UCF is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things inside the bounce house. Trust me when I tell you that. On the field and off it. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to FIU. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that, and Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
I think offensive coordinators who stick a guy and keep him in the same spot are doing that guy a big disservice. If I have a guy like this who's such a playmaker and got the speed and athleticism he does, I'm putting him in the slot like this to go take advantage of matchups and go give me some wins.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gained a little bit of everything on that one. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And he's not going to take the touchdown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Here we go.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give from the gun. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And that's a first down.
Moore to the air. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Never say die attitude. I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page, get ready for the next opponent, and forget this day ever happened.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Finds a man all alone. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that will just serve to pad the stats. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. another thrilling edition of Army football. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Jayhawks will put it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Play fake on first down. He's got it. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Now on first down from the 30. On the option. Now the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but using that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that run.
Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks, we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nifty little scamper on this one, enough on the first down, and he slides in safely.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass, nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. It's got a fresh set of downs.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged in the middle. It's Reed. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
And a great job on the QB, finding the running back, get into the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw. That's looking for the goal line. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line. Goes straight ahead. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army!
And it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Fires to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You could tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see that guy was absolutely wide open.
Back to pass on second down. Looking to scramble. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Mikey Stadium, alive. A wall of cadets trying to urge on their fellow soldiers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Pickett. Still on his feet at the 45. Look out on the right. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Jayhawks. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, how about that?
There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. The 30. He scampers out of bounds right at the 19-yard line, and man, are they set up.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Flips it out to the back. And the defense had that look well covered. Just a short gain there. Now facing a third and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, forcibly.
And he pops it up inside. They got him in the end zone for a safety. Just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone.
And you could see everyone on the sideline. They're pointing the other direction. You're going the wrong way. Sometimes, listen, when you scoop the ball up and you've been twisted and you've been turned, you don't know where the ball was coming from or where you were coming from, you go the wrong direction. And that right there will be a play and a clip that will be showed over and over again. And I don't think he's going to like it.
Going downfield for the big play. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
19 on 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Throwing on the rock. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Caught behind the line. It's Reed. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped right at the 42 after returning the pick, and the defense comes up with a turnover. They'll start this drive from the 42. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Complete to the right. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that running back. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Dances away to buy time. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Gives it on the option. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blocking. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. And the returner is stopped. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they're
looking to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down with third downs coming up.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run.
He's got it along the sideline. Turning it on. The 20. Inside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Black Knights.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to get the corner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Forced out of the pocket. Fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. That's the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Army! What about the speed of that defender on the return?
Showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that I can take this to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offensive line to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and get the ball right.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get his first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. With the catch, it's Pickett. They'll say he goes out of bounds and mark it at the 46. A look out over the Hudson, and it looks calm. It is not calm in Michie Stadium on this third down. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Quarterback moving. Rolling right and going deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now, I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Catch in the middle, it's Howard.
Well, this little guy is going to be difficult for any DB to cover, especially on these slant throws, because he gets out of his break and he explodes off the line of scrimmage so quick.
He'll throw on third down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Black Knights are on the move.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced, the freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man, it's Reed. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Up in the backfield, it's Reed. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Grab in the backfield. It's Reed. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. On the option. The pitch. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the stick
weights and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Motion from the back. Give to the big fullback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Black Knights will hustle to the line. Wrapped behind the line, it's Reed. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Black Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's the handoff. He's loose at the 15. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down, and they can still stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Might as well give it to him again. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. One more snap coming before halftime. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Black Knights will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Williams. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Through the air, it's Daniels. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try forward vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw it right there.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He tries to take the top off. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Rick Chubb. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
after the extra point. They're on top by 12. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. I know when a guy's thrown 3 interceptions, it's not good, but everything hasn't been bad. They've moved the ball a little bit. They just keep self-destructing. Maybe a double pass. Oh, they're after him. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man by himself. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back out. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. The Black Knights in the hurry-up.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just sucked.
Nowhere to go in the run down. He goes at the 39. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Nixon. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. The sure hands, it's Howard. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. You always hear run the route, keeping up, you got the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He'll throw it. Balls it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Black Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Just feeds the running back. Stumbled to the ground. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. The give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Black Knights.
And it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line. Doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense Coming out with it, it's Henderson. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Yeah, there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And what